How my Chinese-born father got a job fresh out of college. My dad was born in China in the early 70s. He finished college when China was just beginning to allow private ownership of businesses. Fresh out of college, he needed to look for a job in Shanghai, a city he had lived in for 4 years but had no connections in because he had only come here for college. He did what many recent graduates did back in the day after graduation, he went outside the college's front gate and stood there. Remember, this was when private companies just became a thing in China, so companies were still trying to figure out how to find and hire employees. At this point, people obviously didn't have LinkedIn and had no concept of resumes or the like. Government-run companies had their system for hiring people, but private companies were still figuring it out. Anyways, my dad, along with maybe half his class, mostly poorer students from other cities who wanted to get a job in Shanghai, which, at that point in time, paid more than 10 times what you would earn in other cities, stood outside the university gate and waited. Companies knew they would be here. Every year, at this time, they would send someone here to hire new employees. When the job recruiters came, they didn't have any idea who to hire. They knew they could pick anyone they wanted. No college graduate back then would pass on any job back then, since private companies paid well to compete with government jobs, which were often considered more prestigious, so it was down to the recruiters to pick anyone they wanted, open the car door, tell the student they want to get in, and drive away. But still, they had no way of distinguishing between the students. Because of this, job recruiters simply looked at the student's glasses because smart people wear glasses, and the thicker the glasses, the smarter the student. My dad didn't wear glasses, but he heard this from a friend who had graduated the year prior. A week earlier, he had gone to the store and spent a month's allowance on a pair of glasses with clear lens. People were very poor back then *, just for that day. And he did it, he got a job.